Okay, so I recently asked whether or not you were interested in getting unlimited targeted B2B leads from LinkedIn without paying for LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Um, there's nothing wrong with Sales Navigator, I want to point out, but the reason why you would need it is to get access to all of LinkedIn's searching pro- capabilities, I guess. Um, and it's still something that you can use just fine. This is just an alternative way around it for people that are either financially strapped or just interested in different alternatives as I am. um, by the way, whether you have Sales Navigator or the free account, you're still limited to the 1,000 results per filtered search. So if you do a search on LinkedIn, you're only allowed to access up to, because I think it's 10 results per page. So you're only allowed to access up to page 100 of however many results show up, up to 1,000 different results. So this is one way around it. And again, your results may vary. So I asked folks to give me a B2B prospect that you're targeting, and I want to see if I can't find where they're hiding for you. And Nicolaus, I hope I pronounced that right, was asking about renewable energy companies. So let me actually show you what you could do in order to find a whole bunch of these leads, and along with the document that accompanies this video, you'll have all the links that you need in order to kind of replicate this for yourself. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Google, and one of the things you can do is a search for in URL, and then I'm going to type in www.linkedin.com. The reason why I put the www there is so that LinkedIn will hopefully show me results from America. Because otherwise they have I forget what they're called, subdomains. Yeah, if you don't put that in there, it'll start giving you subdomains, which is fine if you want results from all different countries. But you type that in, and then I'm going to do the keyword or the industry keyword, right? For this one, it's renewable energy. The keyword itself can shift. Like, this is something that you got to play around with, right? But then what I want to is, this is called a Boolean search, right? Alternatively, instead of in URL, you can replace this with site. Okay, it should give you similar results, but I wanted to make sure that this shows up in the URL. So, and I'm going to put the title of the type of person that I'm searching for, and I made sure "and" was capitalized, right? CEO, and maybe I'll put in and I don't know, founder, or whatever title you're looking for. Again, this is just a demonstration. You'd have to play around with with this type of search for yourself. I'm gonna hit enter, and this thing says it's found. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant or, not and. I want or. That's not a lot of results. Or still not a lot of results. Let's see what happens if I replace it with site. Now we got 384,000 results. So there you go. There's some kind of adjustment. What I also have is my settings are set to. I set my search settings to 100 per result page, because I want I want every page to show me not 10 results. I want to see 100. And so this is what it came up with. This may not be accurate. This number right here might have some. Google's pretty good about throttling themselves too. They don't want to give away the farm, so sometimes it's not accurate. So I'll go all the way to the bottom, and I'll see how many pages that they show, and then I'll click on that to see if they're to see what the real number is, and it says 334 results. Now if I click to the bottom again, it'll say something like some results have been omitted sometimes, and if it does, then I'll click on that to show me more results. But yeah, I've actually been playing around with this, so I'm pretty sure that they're probably throttling me a little bit. Anyway, after I do this, right, I'll go back to the beginning, and regardless of what shows up here, I'm gonna actually show you. There's the Chrome plugin that I use is Instant Data Scraper. So I'll click on that. It's a free tool, by the way. There's alternatives to this. There's other ways to do this, but this is just the one that I use. Hopefully this thing works. It'll kind of analyze the page and see what kind of results are coming up. And you can already see it came up and it's pulled up some results here. I guess it already figured out where the next button was, since it did. You can hit start scrolling, but it'll just do what I just showed you again. Let me just click on that and see what happens. Crawling. All right, so it looks like it's done. I'm actually just click on download CSV. I'm going to open it and close this out. And what I want is this column here and this column here. It gives me the name usually. And then the rest of it is not stuff that I need. So these two columns is what I need here, or what I want to see. And the reason why is because this column here is the actual LinkedIn URL, right? So if I clicked on any one of them, you just randomly pick this one to see what shows up. Renewable energy and entertainment. He lives in Los Angeles. And there you go. Like this is a, I don't know, potential lead, I guess. I don't know exactly what the title is of the person that you'd be looking for, but you have to kind of like, build up the attributes of your ideal target prospect, right? So whatever the B2B prospect is, you got to come up with the variants of that: founder, CEO, owner. I don't know if you're looking for the CMO or chief marketing officer or what have you. But basically, you want to figure out those things, figure out those attributes, and then you can either look in here. You can manually do this one by one to see what the contact details are. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. But then I just use, like a tool like Find That Lead. This right here, you can just stick in the LinkedIn profile, click on search. If you want to do it onesie twosie, it'll tell you whether or not it finds an email. Or the better thing is obviously to do a new bulk upload. I can upload all of those emails that I just came up with, and it'll pull the emails that it finds related to that person. Right? Hope that made sense. All of the tools that you need, all the links to them are provided for you here. In fact, if you use the link that I gave you on this one, you'll get a discount for using my link. Just FYI. I hope this made sense, and I hope you find it useful. I hope you put it to use, because this is just a simple way to just get all the leads that you want. There should be no reason that you can't put together a prospecting game plan where you're reaching out to 10 to 20, maybe 100 people a day. You can automate this stuff, but there's really no reason you can't. All the leads that you want are really out there, especially if you're a service provider of sorts, that exactly, you're pretty versatile and you know what it is that you're doing. All the leads that you want are available. If you're having trouble figuring out what the game plan is, like I just gave you where to find them and where they are and how to like reach out to them. I just didn't tell you the actual words, right? So if you're having trouble coming up with the strategy of what to say exactly, or just the strategy itself, like what sequence, how many emails should you send out, what's the game plan, please feel free to reach out to me. If you know who your ideal target customers are and you just need a game plan for reaching out to them, I think I can help you. I obviously can't promise you'll get rich doing this, right? But I can promise you that you'll get results, and you shouldn't have a shortage of leads. Leads are all over the place nowadays. So if you want that, if you need some help at all, please feel free to reach out to me. Use that link that you see below to book a call with me. Otherwise, I hope you found this useful. Thanks so much, and I will talk to you soon.